Hello, everybody. Oh, let's do that again. Hello, everybody. Okay. Hand kind of malfunction just now. So, hello, welcome to this reading. This is the Taurus male reading for the elder Taurus male. Now, I was guided to this deck as your last deck, and we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So God has a lot to tell you, Taurus male. Okay, we got 8 decks to take the messages from, so get comfortable. Okay, I'm gonna be here for a bit, and because I was guided to this last deck, this is the government deck. I figure, yeah, God is talking to some important people, and I also had to do a live reading once I had gotten your cards ready. So, you know, that means that means, uh, yeah, this message is quite important for the persons they are meant for. Okay, so without further delay, let's get your messages. We're listening to the calming sounds of the green forest river flowing in rainy weather. Yeah. I don't know if it's too loud, so I hope it's not. Alright, so dear Lord, please, if anybody's trying to interfere with this message, please block them so we can receive the messages that you brought us here to receive. And do take over and deliver the messages you need to deliver to your peoples, please. Thank you. Alright. I don't know what's up with these shuffles, you know. I must do a reading to understand why. Maybe because of all the imbalances there are in the earth right now. Because everybody that I've read for, where the cards have been shuffling like this, it's been for people who are really suffering injustices or causing major injustices. So I just work here. Two more. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, Elder Taurus males, we have the Page of Wands. Okay, so this is about communication, messages coming in. And they're actually good messages because the energy of this card is quite, it's pleasant. It's nothing exciting or upsetting. It's just kind of energy. So that's good to know. Okay. So Taurus elders, males. What does God want to tell you? Alright. So, we have the King of Wands. Alright. And we have the Three of Pentacles. So, the King of Wands is somebody who is ready to take action. This person, they're not wishy-washy. It's like they've already thought about what they want to do and they're ready to get up and do it. So King of Wands is the action man. As you can see, he's like just about to get up off his throne and go do whatever he wants to do or whatever he's decided. And then we have the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles talk about working together. Working together to build something. So the King of Wands is willing to cooperate. That's the first message. So whoever this King of Wands energy is, King of Wands, it could be, let's see, the King is represented by Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Okay, so the fire signs. Or it could just be somebody who is an action kind of person. If he was staying away from you and not being compliant with you for the longest, it's like they're willing to work together now. The underlying issue. So we got the Eight of Wands to the Empress. We got the Knight of Swords to the Nine of Swords. We got the Six of Swords to the Eight of Swords. We have the Chariot to the High Priestess, to the Ten of Swords, to the Star, to the Death card, to the Six of Cups, to the Queen of Cups, to the Seven of Swords. Okay, so let's see what this underlying issue here is saying, because it's saying a lot. So the Eight of Wands talks about communication to an Empress energy. So an Empress is a feminine energy who has power and authority. Okay? So it's like somebody wanted to come in on a mad thing, Knight of Swords energy. And they were coming towards the Empress, whoever this woman is, on a mad energy. Yeah, somebody was okay. So let's recap what's happening here. So we got this King of Wands that's willing to be compliant now, or willing to work together now. Okay. And the underlying issue is some communication that was supposed to go to an Empress energy or Empress person. So somebody is like upset with this Empress person, and somebody else is worried about what might happen. Okay, so that's the underlying energy. So it's like somebody was coming in like a madman or a mad person towards this empress. We got somebody here that's nine of swords in, that's like worried about it. Okay, they're worried about going forward. So it's like if somebody don't deal with this empress right, it's gonna be bad. So maybe the king of wands wanted to rough up this empress person, and and you were worried about your forward movement because you know that if you upset this person, they'll make your way hard. They'll make the way hard. Yeah, to the chariot. They'll make the way hard. So we got the high priestess energy coming in to say, yes, stop that. So somebody's intuition has been telling them, yeah, let's not move like that. Let's put an end to that behavior. Okay. And then we have the star to the death. It's time for change. It's time for kindness. Six of Cups to the Queen of Cups. It's time to be more gentle. It's time to work together. So now we have the Seven of Swords coming in, followed by the Two of Cups. Let's read on some more. And we have the Fool. Let's read on some more. Hang on, let me move these so I can get some more space. So far it's like there's three people here. There's an empress with power here. Somebody wanted to just rough up this empress and talk to the empress any old how and deal with the empress any old how. And then somebody else who has the vision to know that this empress is powerful and important, they are worried about um, the way forward because they know that if this empress isn't respected and dealt with properly, she has the power to make the way forward very hard. Okay, but somebody seemed to be coming to their senses now and deciding. Seven of Swords to the Two of Cups. They're deciding to work together instead. Okay, but the Seven of Swords here, I don't really like the Seven of Swords here because the Seven of Swords talks about being sneaky. It's like somebody feel like they could catch more flies with honey or something like that. It's like you can get more done if you be kind, but it's just a strategy. It's not sincere. Let me read on. Let's see what else is happening. So we got the Fool coming after that. So what? Somebody think that they could fool this empress person by acting like what? Pretending to be kind to the empress. That's a bad idea. I'm feeling like that's a bad idea. If you're gonna be kind to the empress, you need to be sincerely kind to the empress because an empress is not a fool. An empress is a woman who has been through a lot of things. She has experienced a lot, and that's how she's achieved so much, and that means she's not an idiot. So whoever this is that think that they can pretend to want to work with the empress, thinking that that's gonna get them what they want, thinking that they could fool the empress, you are the fool. I'm gonna tell you that right now. So now the King of Pentacles coming in. This is you, Taurus. You're choosing to take your time. You're the smart one in this situation. You're thinking first before you move ahead. So we got the King of Pentacles to the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles stops to think, okay, and make good decisions. You're gonna decide to start small, making good choices. Okay, wait, but we got the Three of Swords to the Ten of Swords coming in. Okay, to the Five of Swords, to the Moon. Let's see what that is saying. So Taurus, you're decided your way forward is to take your time, think about what you're doing, and start small, building a relationship with this Empress energy, right? So we got the Two of Wands. So that's like making a decision. And we got the Three of Swords. Three of Swords, it's not a good thing. Let's read on to the Ten of Wands. But then we have the Five of Swords coming next. So your decision. So you want to hurt the Empress too, because you want to win at all costs, but you think that you're smarter. The Moon card, you think that you're smarter. So let's see. So we have one person wanted to come in with just guns blazing, and then they decide that they're gonna be nice to the Empress, but it's fake, it's a strategy. You come in acting like you're smarter. You decide you're gonna slow down and think about what you're doing, but then your choice is to do some dumb shit to cause the Empress pain and to make the Empress's way hard because you want to win at all costs. So both of y'all are dumb. So you stop to think just to do the same shit that this person is doing. So that means you and this person are on the same page, then wanting to use trickery to deal with this Empress person. Okay. All right. You want to disrupt their stability. You're trying to disrupt their moral code. You want them to be confused about love or things that they're emotionally attached to. You want them to be confused about what's real and who's not and what's not. Okay, I've seen enough. So anyhow, the King of Wands is ready to work with you now in this grand scheme, Taurus, okay? To each their own. Let's see what your next message is. So none of you are being sincere, but at least you're on the same page with your comrade, okay? So there's an Empress that's your target right now. So this could be a businesswoman, but whoever she is, she has power, okay? Even if she doesn't have money, she has a seat way up high in the hierarchy of life, whoever this person is. Okay? And she must wield a lot of power that you have to be sneaky in order to get to her. Okay, you know that if she know what you're up to, she'll just cut you off or cut you out. I don't even know why I bother try digging in the deck over there. Same bullshit. Injustice. God keep warning you people, telling you that things are about to change drastically, okay? God is about to rain hellfire on people who think that it's okay to do wicked things to people without consequence. The world doesn't work that way. It never has. And it's going to become even more evident in a little while. So when you start suffering in ways you never thought you could or would. Just know that it's because of the seeds you've been sowing for all these years, okay? What you put out, you'll get back the same energy. Probably from a different person, but yeah. Or maybe the Empress will get you, who knows? And that, as far as you can see, yeah, when it comes to these times, because of these readings and how revelatory they are, nothing can hide like that. So if whoever this Empress is, she see Taurus male elder reading and she just decide, oh, let me just take a listen. She's hearing your stupid plot, dummy. There's nothing that can be hidden in this day and age, okay? We're in different times now. Keep up, okay? You and King of Wands, whoever that is, y'all need to fucking keep up. There are no secrets anymore. It's just like with all these video cameras that's everywhere. It's harder to commit crimes. And we, the tarot and oracle readers, we are here to make it hard. Also, we are like the cameras that's on every fucking street corner and at everybody's house and on every stoplight. We are here to bring awareness to the people. We are here to access the Akashic records and tell people what the fuck is going on, okay? Yeah. And we love our job. Yes, we telling. And we don't care. Stop your evilness. First take your judgment and shut the hell up. Y'all are big brother, we are bigger brother, and we are bigger sister. Y'all ain't ready for this. About big brother, eye in the sky. Y'all are limited. Y'all ain't ready. Y'all are not on our level. You didn't be shaky when I dance, you did it. Bad energy, stay far away. Make it stay far away. And imagine you're an elder that I have to be talking to like this. So what hope do the youths have when this is how our elders behave? Y'all are useless. Useless elders. We, the younger generation, have to find our own way. It's cool. You did it. We gonna do it too. I'm gonna do it better than you. You're a disappointment. What is it that you want from this Empress? What do you want with this Empress? I could pull the file on that too, you know. Two more times, yeah. I'm ready. Crooks everywhere. God ain't coming back. God has always been here. God never left. Y'all ain't ready. Your hearts ain't ready to receive God. So we have the Queen of Cups. There's that energy again. It says, God the Redeemer. It says, redemption serves against enemies of religion and governs chastity. Interesting. Okay. Redemption. So this is about somebody's redemption. Serves against enemies of religion. So enemies of religion would be enemies of goodness. That's what this is talking about. Okay? And right now you look like you're on the side against God's goodness, because you're up to all kind of trickery trying to get into this Empress person's energy, because you want to win by any means. Okay? Win what? I don't know. But let's see what message God has for you at this time. So somebody's getting their redemption. And it's usually the one who's been treated unfairly. So whoever is being treated unfairly in this equation, they're about to get their redemption. So the card that come out, we have the Chariot. It says, who is like God? Perseverance, success in conflict, overcoming adversity. Like I said, somebody's about to get their redemption. So if you're the one that's in the wrong here, just know that you're about to lose. You and the King of Wands. Look, the King of Wands at the bottom of this deck here. It says, God the merciful judge. This is the underlying issue. God is merciful. God is the merciful judge. It says, eloquence gives answers to those in doubt. So God is about to explain with clarity what's happening and what's about to happen. Success in conflict, overcoming adversity. And the underlying issue is because God is about to give the answers to those in doubt. So perhaps you thought you were doing the right thing, because you know this world train us to do the wrong thing to get by. So everybody automatically believe that you have to be a crook in order to survive in this world, or you have to hurt other people in order to make it. You have to defile your soul in order to have peace in this world. But there is another option. Regardless of what the consequence is, there is another option. You do not have to do all these things. And God will be much happier with you if you don't do these things. Because wrong is wrong, regardless of why you're doing the wrong. If it's wrong, it's just wrong. There is another way. So let's read on with the underlying issue. We got the Two of Pentacles. God who supports the universe. Exactly. Fortune and fame. Fulfills any request. So while you have your plans on what to do to this person has their plans as well. And God who supports the whole universe. So your evil prayers, God supports your evil prayers. And this person who is being victimized, their prayers are also being supported by God. So it's like God is such a genius that these powers, these two requests, God is going to find a way to balance them. And that's how you know God is a just judge. God said, ask and it shall be given unto you. So it's like if you're asking for wickedness and they're asking for goodness to happen to them, that just cancels out stuff. Your manipulations, your magic will never be as potent as it could be, because this person is also making requests, sending up prayers for their own safety, for their justice, for their redemption. Okay? And then we have the expected God, liberation, deliverance from enemies, both visible and invisible. And that's all we have to say from this deck. So whether you're coming at this person with physical things, or through lying to people about them, or whatever means you choose to use against this person, just know that this person is being protected. So that's what God wants you to know at this time. The King of Wands is willing to work with you, but your target is being protected, because whoever the Empress is a praying woman, and God answers all prayers. Let's get the next message. So as long as you're being afflicted and you ask God for something, God is going to answer your prayer. May not be when you want to, may not be how you want it to be answered, but your prayer going to be answered, man. So we need to learn how to pray with clarity. And when you don't know what to say a simple prayer like, God, you know what I need. I'm counting on you to fulfill my needs, please. Or sometimes when I absolutely don't know what to say, I just kind of do what I call a silent prayer. So that time I just connect to God, and that's it. Because God knows our hearts. God knows what's going on behind the scenes. And we don't need to say anything really. Because I think when we pray, it's not for God to know. It's mostly for us to know or see what's on our own hearts. And for us to show God that we recognize God. Because God knows everything. So prayer is more about us and our awareness, us and our admittance of vulnerability and inadequacy more than anything else. But still, we need to ask and admit that God is supreme. Know our place in this world. Don't overstep our boundaries of our authority. Or else God gonna have to put you back in your place. And even if somebody doesn't pray, God does charity work too. Because God is just great like that. God is just loving and merciful and fair like that. But God, just think of it this way. If you're a person to always be blessing people and they never acknowledge you, after a while you get kind of unmotivated to bless them, and you just leave them and watch them suffer like this. And then when they reach to their boiling point, then they'll start to, I don't know, they'll start to try other means of getting their blessings. So God do bless people who don't pray, but after a while God stop blessing people who don't pray, because they'll end up thinking that the power is their own when it's not. God wants to be recognized for who it is and what it is and the power it has. And it's only right. There ain't nothing wrong with doing some anonymous charity work, but all the time? Hell nah. So this is about recognizing God. God is about to show its ass. And whoever is on the wrong side of God's law, you're about to take a beating. Yeah. For being deceitful. What do you want from the Empress? Can't you just ask? Or pay the price? Can't you treat the Empress with some fairness, some dignity, some respect? It's too much to ask? Okay. You'll take what's behind door number 2. Okay. Two more times. Alright, at the bottom of the deck, we've got beware of thieves, scammers, haters, etc. So this is about thievery, hateration, scamming. Let's see what God wants you to know. Trickery, 7 of Swords, 3 of Swords, the Moon. Okay, got a mystery card. Okay, so the first card we have is study. Tell them the total cost of the service before doing anything else. So this is God telling you the total cost of your crime before you commit your crime. So God wants you to think about what you're doing, think about the consequences, and decide, is it really worth it? At the bottom of the deck, the underlying issue, we have stay out of office politics and drama. Plain, this is why I love oracle cards, you know. But tarot cards, they do their own job too. But oracle cards just slap people in their face with the truth like, motherfucker, do you hear me? You were wrong. So when you get your beating, remember that. You were thieving and scamming and hating and tricking. Alright, let's see what the mystery card is. Some clients want silence and some don't. Interesting. Let's see how this applies. Alright, most I don't know what that means. What are you trying to say with this one? Some clients want silence, some don't. Well, I'm getting from this is not everything that you think that you should actually bring out of you. That's what I'm getting when I ask that, what does this mean? Just because you thought of it, it doesn't mean that you should manifest it. It comes at a cost. Okay? So if you choose to go through with this, be willing to pay the price. Let's read on. Some clients want silence and some don't. So you should learn to silence some of those thoughts and some of that inspiration that comes to you, especially when you know it's not of good, it's of evil. Learn to take control of your thoughts and your actions, and you take control of your future. If you plant bad seeds, you're gonna reap bad fruit. If you plant good seeds now, you may suffer right now, but later on you'll be reaping good fruit in abundance. If you plant bad seeds right now, yeah, you're gonna get some short-term rewards and stuff like that, but just know that that's not the end of the transaction. Later will be greater, not for you. Because the energy that we put out always come back. Whether it's good or bad, it always come back. So this is a warning. Don't do it. But to each their own. Nobody's forcing you. Sometimes you have to make mistakes to learn. This is a nicer shuffle. There's more balance coming in. That's nice. One more time. I heard you better put that woman first. Look, we're going back to the bullshit. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck we got make the effort. I heard you better put that woman first. Great love is worth taking the steps you are guided to take. So this is what this message is about. Making the effort, because great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So the question is, does the Empress deserve whatever treachery you're trying to manifest in her life? I think you'll find the answer is no. And that's why you and the King of Wands are gonna get your ass beat. If you don't stop your nonsense. You're not too old to get the ass whipping. Interesting. So we got wedding. So this situation involves marriage or a serious partnership. So you want to be partners with the Empress in some way, whether it's through business or through personal, romantic means. You want to be closer to the Empress. The other card we have is let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. So you feel like you have some kind of rights to the Empress, but you're trying to rush nature. You don't want to wait for nature to manifest this joining of you and the Empress. You're trying to rush it along. And that's where you're making your mistake. So by trying to rush the process, you're throwing your life out of whack, out of alignment. And you're probably going to make things take even longer to manifest. Because the fact that it's saying allow this situation to unfold naturally, it looks like there is a high chance that you two will join together in whatever way this is. But you keep messing it up because you're trying to make it happen yourself. The underlying issue is you making the effort. And chemistry, there's a strong magnetic attraction here. And then we have free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. And then we have retreat. So that is how you take back control of your life, by retreating. You need to step back and allow this. It's time to disconnect from the world. Release your ex or expectations. Release your expectations. The time has come to clear your energy. So this is what God is advising you to do at this time. Forgiving and learning before you throw it too far out of alignment. God is saying you need to retreat right now. You need to stop. Stop trying to force it. It says, as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. So it's like if you two are meant to come together, and it looks like you are meant to come together, and maybe you know that you're meant to be with this person, but this time, this season is not the season. Why? There's probably things that you need to learn. I give this example whenever I read problems like this taking place. It's like you want a house, okay? You save money and you buy a house. But you know what happened? That house need maintenance. So you may be able to save the money and buy the house, but how are you going to maintain the house? That's the question. So if something goes if something gets damaged in the house, can you repair it? Can you replace a boiler? Can you replace a roof if something goes wrong? Can you replace the doors? You know what I'm saying? Can you I don't know. Are you able to pay home insurance or whatever? So it's one thing to raise the money to get what you need, but you have to know that you need a source where you will keep on making money so that you can maintain what you get. So with this Empress now, all these tricks that you're using to pull the Empress towards you, even if that works, do you have the staying power to keep the Empress? You know what I'm saying? And not to hold the Empress captive, but to make this woman feel like, yeah, I want to be here with you. I want to be here with you. So you don't need to force, you don't need to worry about me leaving you for somebody else. I want to work with you. By you forcing things, whatever frame of mind, whatever stage of development you are at right now, it's not good enough to keep the Empress. So you may be able to trick the Empress into coming your way, but it looks like your intentions are impure, your methods are impure, and that's not how you attract an Empress. From she find out what you did, everything might just fall apart because she don't need you. An Empress can do for herself. An Empress does for herself. The only thing an Empress needs is a man to love her, respect her, help her to grow spiritually, physically, financially, and all these things. The Empress is pretty much whole by herself. She doesn't need a man. But it's just nice to have a partner. An Empress or an Emperor. They don't need a partner, but it's nice to have one because life is just better together. So it's like they don't have to take your crap. So if you're not stepping to this Empress with the right energy, she is going to leave. She's not going to put up with your nonsense. So instead of trying to figure out how to get her, you need to figure out how to keep an Empress. And not as a prisoner, but how to make the Empress love you and cherish you and want to be with you. That's how you hold an Empress. Not through trying to entrap her and imprison her. That's bullshit. We don't care how you feel. Right is right and wrong is wrong. You're not the only man in the world. If you come with all that stress, God will just give her another one who is worthy. Simple. Get your shit together. Instead of spending all this time wondering how to get her, you need to wonder how to get yourself. Because your focus is way off. And the fact that you're an elder and you still think like a little boy, that's a terrible sign. Taurus, elder, male. That's a terrible sign. It's like you haven't grown up. So you've aged, but you haven't matured. And that's a bad sign. What have you been doing with your life? What have you been doing with your experiences? What have you learned? An Empress needs an Emperor. Or at least a King of Pentacles who is willing to become an Emperor. A King of Pentacles in the upright. That means it's a man who is grounded and mature. An Empress. You want to bring your little boy vibes and your little boy attitude and your little boy ways into her life, man. She got serious shit to take care of. She's a matriarch. If not of her own children and grandchildren, she's a matriarch, period. She's a role model. She has responsibilities. She don't have no time for you to be breaking her heart over your stupid behavior. Get your shit together or get gone. Or God gonna move you. Nonsense. So imagine so many young women are out there saying, "Oh, I want to get an older man because he'll be more mature." Ladies, think twice. It's not about their age. You need to check them out to see if they're actually mature. Okay? The shit don't work like that. I used to think like that too. I was looking for me a silver fox because I'm like, these people have experience and they have learned a thing or two about life and they're more mature. They'll be better for me. They'll bring more stability into my life. And I'm not talking about financially because I'm good with myself financially. I mean, emotionally and socially, just being a good support and being, they'll give me experience and I'll renew their youth. That's what I was thinking. But I don't want this immature shit in my life. Shit. Nonsense. And then you step into this empress's life with your lies, yeah? And this empress has things and people to take care of, and then when you make her sad, when you break her heart with your lies and whatnot, then that affects her work, and that affects her effectivity. That affects her effectivity in the world that she has created. Her responsibilities aren't being managed well because she's heartbroken. Man, get the fuck out of here, yeah? I beg. Seriously. I don't care. That's what I said. I don't care how you feel. I don't care how anybody feel about it. Get the fuck out of here with your nonsense. Y'all need to stop it. And this is an elder I'm talking to. I don't care how y'all feel. I use what words I want to use. I use the words that mean exactly what I'm trying to say. Nonsense. You want me to talk to this person as if they're an elder? This person ain't acting like an elder. This person is acting like a little fucking boy. Little boys do this shit. Men come with honesty. Men are mature enough to accept no, if that's the case. Is that what you're afraid of? You're afraid of her saying no because you know that you're unworthy of this empress. So if you know you're unworthy, then stay in your lane then. Duh. Or else she gonna have to put you there. Oh no, God gonna put you there. You need to grow up. Taurus elder. Nonsense. I'm a grown man, are you? Are you really? And then, you're not even trying to do this by yourself. You got your brethren to help you. And look at the brethren that you got to help you. Somebody who doesn't even have manners. This person don't even look like they respect women. This person doesn't even want to respect her. What's the word? That this person doesn't want to respect the fact that she is a woman of stature, a woman who is deserving of respect, because an empress respects herself. And your friend want to go up to this woman, all guns blazing and whatnot, trying to force her into a relationship with you. So what you all want to do? Kidnap her or something? How you plan on go about doing this? Mr. Knight of Swords person. Two idiots. So the blind leading the blind. There's no hope for either of you. Age really ain't nothing but a number. 2 more times. At the bottom of exactly, the blind leading the blind. 2 idiots. God says you need to choose your friends wisely. This person is not a good influence in your life. This King of Wands person who's willing to help you to get this Empress. This person don't know what they're doing. They're gonna make your life harder. They're gonna make this woman run from you or run you. This woman is a praying woman, you see. You don't want to mess with praying people. Okay? God heard her cries. And God is responding to her cries. That's why God said, your name is on the books, Taurus male. Elder. Right. Choose your friends wisely. This dude don't know what the hell he's talking about. He's more childish than you. Because he wanted to go in there all Knights of Swords. Erratic and mad. Forceful. Your approach is to fucking break her heart. And cause her strain and stress. And you think she gonna want you? You think you're dealing with a little girl or something? Do you know what an Empress is? Do you know this person that you're trying to get? Do you know who this woman is that you're pursuing? I don't think you know who this woman is that you're pursuing. I really don't think you know her. Like her personality. You don't know her. Empresses don't put up with that dumb shit. You could probably succeed with like 18-year-olds or some shit with them kind of tactics. Those tactics don't work on grown women. They don't have no time for that. She probably got her own business, her own house. She got her own kids, her own family, and probably grandchildren and whatnot that she needs to take care of. You think she wants any man stress? You think she got space for man stress? If you're not coming into her life to add value to her life, you gonna have to leave her life just as quick as you get in there. Empresses have been through it. They have experienced a lot, and they can read the signs, and they can determine, or what's the word, use their discernment when somebody's worth it and when somebody's just a joker. And you, my friend, right now are just a joker. You have some growing up to do. And this King of Wands person, you need to get rid of them. Because they're bad for your social health. Wow. These cards came out upside down. I'm going to check them to see if they're meant to be. Everything else is in the upright. Everything else is in the upright. And these cards just, oh, one of them is in, okay, let me check. Excuse me, sorry. This way. Okay, so it's meant to be in the upright. So make necessary sacrifices when it comes to choosing friends wisely. This King of Wands idiot has got to go. Make necessary sacrifices. And at the beginning you saw choose friends wisely. It's either you get rid of this Sagittarius friend, this idiot, or you look for a girl who's as much of a loser as you are. Look for a girl who is as much of a time waster and a player as you are. Choose your friends wisely, right? And accept disappointments gracefully. Just let it go. You're not ready for this Empress person. It won't last. It's not gonna work. You need to make the necessary sacrifices. So it's either you get rid of this stupid friend and you pull up your socks and step up to the plate and be the type of man that an Empress will value, or you keep your friend and find a girl who is on your level. Because you look like you love to play games. So go play games with somebody who like to play games as well. And Empress don't do all that stupid playing. Okay? They play constructively. The underlying is think things through. And you'll see you're not doing a good job. You and your friend, y'all are way off. Think things through and focus on success. So how are you gonna get success in this situation? Is either by losing this friend and being yourself and being true and being the quality of man that an empress deserves, or you remain with your friend and be a player but find a woman who is also a player. Pick your path and stick to it. Exactly. Pick your path and stick to it. Right. That's it. Oh, you belong here. But yeah, that's it. Get your next message. So we got 3 more coming. Think I'm disrespectful. What you're doing to this lady, that's disrespectful. Respect yourself and the world. Sensible people will respect you. And I'm sensible. I see bad behavior and I don't respect that. So don't expect me to. I'm a woman. People want to be happy. People want to feel loved. People want to feel beautiful, appreciated, and supported. People want to set goals and go about achieving them. Not invite unnecessary troubles and drama and stress into them into their lives. Some people like that will seek out those people and y'all have fun together. We'll be over here with the grown folks doing grown folks things. Or the serious folks doing serious folk things. Because ain't nothing wrong with having fun, but have fun with people who want to have fun. Don't come into somebody who is serious. Don't come into the life of someone who is serious to play games. There's a time and a place for everything. One come mess up the woman meditation, then she can't do what she have to do properly. Why? Because you already fooled her into thinking that you love her, but your actions are saying something completely different. If you love me, why am I always crying? Why am I always upset? I don't need that type of stress. No empress need that type of stress. And if the shoe was on the other foot, I'm sure you wouldn't want that type of stress either. But you people with your narcissistic tendencies like to prey upon people who are empathic because you know that they're nice and they're forgiving and they're patient and you could play with them for as long as you want. All the while you're probably trying to get her money. Go somewhere with yourself, yeah. You want that money and that good loving and status. You want to be able to say you got big gal, you got good gal, you got rich gal, you got powerful gal. Man, go grow up. What you can boast and say that you have good gal, you have rich gal, you have powerful gal. What can she boast when she look on you? Her friends gonna be looking at her like, what are you doing with him? See the difference? Nonsense. Since your friend won't tell you, God called me and tell me to tell you. don't care how good your dick is. Empress don't care about that. An empress will take up somebody who don't know nothing about sex and make them into a sexpert. So all that good sexual energy you have, that is not enough to hold an empress. An empress, the currency to hold an empress is good manners, kindness, maturity, intelligence, things like that. That's the currency that you use to hold an empress. Not good dicking or money. We don't want them things that we can do them things ourselves. Nonsense. She don't want diamond bracelets and diamond ring and new car and what, that she can buy all them things herself if she want to. She wants somebody to love her, respect her children, teach her children. She wants somebody who is willing to accept her advice when you know she's talking sense. Somebody who is willing to be on the same level as her. Somebody who hopefully is God loving. If she's a God loving type. Well, yeah, she's a praying person. Yeah, somebody who loves God. And somebody who knows that God don't play about certain things. She's looking for a grown up. One more time. This is despicable. So we got movement towards adventure. Spirit of the river. So this is about movement toward adventure. Let's see what God wants to tell you about this. I guess it's whatever you choose. You can either choose to keep your friend and be who you need to be to get the girl, or go get a girl who is on you and your friend level. So whichever you choose, that'll be your adventure. That'll be your challenge. So we got wandering between realms, so you don't know what to do. That's not my problem. So we have, yeah, you don't know what to do, movement toward adventure. But you need to take some time to think things through. That's what was at the bottom of this deck. Think things through. So there you go. So once you know what you want, then you can initiate. You know, make the first step. Movement towards adventure, initiation, the disowned self. Okay, so God is giving you some kind of instructions, it looks like. The disowned self, rising above the fray. Okay, so you don't know what to do. God is saying your movement toward adventure should be, your first step is to start to look at yourself and rise above the fray. So what part of yourself you are not happy with? What part of yourself is distorted? Whatever part of yourself is distorted, that's the part that you should drop, or else keep it and let it torment your life forever. Okay? So if you don't know what to do, God says, I'll tell you. You need to look into yourself and decide who you want to be first, and then you know what type of girl you need in your life. Or what type of girl you can have in your life and keep for a long time. Because an empress isn't going to put up with this type of behavior. And God isn't having it. The first thing God did was warn you and tell you that this woman will have redemption. So whatever you choose to do to her, just expect it to come back to you. So if you don't want karma to bite you in the ass, leave her alone. treat her right or leave her alone. Okay. So the first thing you need to do is look at yourself and decide who you want to be. Let's get your next message. Alright, at the bottom of the deck we got Saboteur. Oh god. Saboteur. So sabotage. Let's see what God's message is. Okay. Now these cards can't decide what kind of energy they want to carry. Kind of like you right now. So just for curiosity's sake, we're going to take a look and see what they are. And then we're going to put their ass back in the deck and keep it pushing. So the first card we have Envy. And the next one, what's that? Danger. Okay. So somebody is jealous. And that creates an air of danger. At the bottom of the deck, we got new contract. Oh God. So it's like there's somebody around here. It could be the King of Wands who would be jealous. And you see, danger is just like the Knight of Swords energy. So this friend, so even if you want to make the right choice in your life right now, Taurus, this Sagittarius friend, or this King of Wands friend that you have, they're gonna make your way difficult. They don't want you to become a better person. So even if you wanted to be the quality of man that you know you should be in order to not just capture an empress but be able to keep her, this idiot is gonna be jealous of what you got, and maybe that's why he wanted to go in to her with that blazing crazy energy, because he's trying to sabotage what you could possibly have with this empress in the first place. He doesn't want you to get the empress. He want you to get a loser gal and live a loser life, because he know if you get an empress and you're willing to work with an empress will upgrade you. An empress will upgrade you in every way. In every way. And you'll be on a different level to this person. This your friend. Your quote unquote friend. So that's what I'm getting so far. So this friend don't want to see you grow up or upgrade. See? So we got the romance card, work romance, but it was in the reverse. So let's see something. Let's make sure the energy correct like this. Okay, so work romance in the reverse. Like I said, this person don't want you to have success in romance. I see that at the bottom of the deck we got new contract, new business, and miracle. You see that? So like I said, if you get through with this woman, a good woman, she's gonna upgrade you. This new contract, it'll bring new business and it will bring you a lot of good things. You know what a miracle is? A miracle is something great happening that you don't even know how the hell it happened. It's just blessings upon blessings upon blessings. It's you knowing that there is something called a God or something out there without a doubt. Okay? Or having reason to believe that there's some kind of superpower somewhere. Okay? Over time, networking, competition. So you'll be in a different bracket when it comes to socially. That's what I'm saying. This Empress is gonna upgrade you in so many different ways. Okay? This person's gonna see you as competition. This person, they're not gonna be in your league anymore. So he doesn't want you to get into your right frame of mind so that you can not only get your Empress but keep her. So he's going to tell you to do it the wrong way. Go about it the wrong way. Because when I saw the Knight of Pentacles, I thought to myself, well, I was assuming that you're the smart one of the two. And then I saw the Three of Swords. And what else was it? The Ten of Wands. I'm like, that's not good news. You're thinking to do some dumb shit. But that's probably what your friend told you to do. But that's because your friend is sabotaging what you could possibly get with this Empress. So they don't want no work romance with you. They don't want your romance to work. Okay? Look at this. New management, searching, new manager, and a pay raise. So this woman will upgrade you. Look, new location and new position. Just newness. Just newness on top of newness on top of newness, and goodness on top of goodness on top of goodness. This dude don't want you to get your blessing. That's why God said choose your friends wisely. So what do you call it? The decision is yours to make. Now this deck is a weird deck. I don't know why God guided me to that, but I know that there's method to God's madness. So we're gonna see what message. So your friend is envious. That's why it's good to think for yourself, you know. But if you want a girl to like you, how you gonna go step to her as a Knight of Swords energy? Eh? Talking to her rude and rough and rugged and being forceful, and where's the charm? Like, where you from? What gutter were you raised in? You know? I can't even say what animals raised you because the animals are civilized. What black hole did you pop out from? Like, what's life like where you come from? That friend you got is wicked. He's jealous of you and he's wicked. He sees the potential for your life to change, and he's trying to make you sabotage yourself. You don't need this part. Let me not say nothing. Make your own decision. It's up to you. Because you know how brave or how cowardly you are. Be you. You can only be you. But I'm just here to tell you what God sent me here to tell you. So this is the last deck, and then the reading's over, yeah? There's always some trifling friend somewhere. Frenemy. Two more. So at the bottom of the deck, we got Bank for International Settlements. Lord. Bank for International Settlements. And I'm getting this for exactly what the words are saying. So this Empress will be very valuable to you. And you're not actually a jackass. You're only being coached to be an idiot, Taurus. So if you get yourself together, you could still get your gal. If you're brave enough to claim your own personality and pave your own way through life, you shall have your blessing. So if you got things going on overseas, this woman will be quite willing to invest in your businesses or business. She'll be a great support to you. And just because she's your woman don't mean you should take her money. Make sure you do your business right and pay her back with interest. We don't mix business with pleasure. Don't make her have to tell you. She's not your bank. It's not your money. So if you take a loan and pay it back with interest. She don't have to tell you how much interest. Use your own conscience. And show your gratitude to your woman. Because that money still going to go back into you anyway. So show some responsibility and some maturity. Give her back what is hers. Unless she tells you otherwise. Don't make her have to ask you. Because why should she just take up her money and give it to you for you to build your business? You're a man, aren't you? She's a woman. She did it by herself. You're a man. You could do it by yourself. So even if you take a loan, pay her back so you can maintain your masculinity and your manhood. And you could confidently say, it's my business. Yeah, you loaned me the money, but I paid you back with interest. Standing like a man in your power, you know? So we are Saint Martin at the bottom of the deck. Let's see what God is saying. Okay. So we got Antarctica. We got state of Florida. And we got Nigeria. And I just heard you can go and figure it out. Coming next after St. Martin is Tomb of the Unknown Soldier. So that Tomb of the Unknown Soldier, at least I'm getting the message that you don't know what's to come. Saint Martin. And remember the second deck here was talking about people who got problem with like religious situations. So people who like to go against good morals. So this is all about your morals. So depending on how your morals are set up, it will determine what your future is. So until you know your moral code, you don't know your future. So every choice that you make is going to decide what your life will be like, what's coming next for you. So you need to choose wisely. Okay. So I don't know what these places mean to you. God said figure it out. Antarctica, state of Florida, and Nigeria. All I know is Antarctica is very cold and Florida is very warm. And Nigeria I don't know much about. It might be temperate. I don't know. So you can either be the jackass with the King of Wands. Okay, never mind. You figure it out. I give up. Yeah, so thank you so much for watching, and I do wish you the best going forward. All right, until next time, all the best.